Hey there, YouTube land. Hope everybody's having a nice Friday so far, and hope everybody's got a fun weekend planned with lots of good weather in sight. Today I wanted to chat a little bit about RV internets and where they come from. For me, it all starts with finding the right campsite that actually has good cell phone signal, because I use cellular data as my internet in my RV. A great resource for that has been freecampsites.net. Not only can I use that site to find somewhere to camp, but I can also use it to determine the cell phone signal based on what other people have rated it in that area. Your carrier also will provide maps sometimes of their cellular coverage over the United States. I find these aren't always the most accurate maps, but it can give you some kind of an idea if you're headed for a dead zone or not. The best way for me, unfortunately, is just whenever I pull up to the dang site and I run a speed test on my phone with the speed test app. It's a good way to just determine how fast or what quality internet you're going to get at that location. You can decide whether you want to set up camp there or roll on to the next spot. Now, one thing that I did was I installed an antenna to boost my cell phone signal, and that's helped a lot. Here, let me come show you. So I'm chilling up here on my roof next to my cellular antenna. This right here, this big guy, is a WeBoost antenna. It's the RV model. It's meant to run on DC power. I wired it directly into the battery. I can show you a little bit of that inside, but first I want to show you this killer view I have up here. Gorgeous, right? Easy to get used to that. All right, let's head inside. I'll show you the rest. So right as you come inside, we've got a cabinet right down here. Here's the brains of the operation. This is the actual WeBoost antenna booster in here. It's got some cables that go to the antenna outside, as well as one that goes to the little signal amplifier inside. This little guy right here, I just take it and pop it around wherever I'm sitting, and it will output a decent cell phone signal for me. So you got a good cell phone signal inside. That's cool, but you want to use your laptop or something like that, or your tablet that doesn't have data on it. And you need a way to turn that cell phone signal into Wi-Fi. So there are a couple ways that you can do that. One, a lot of cell phones can be turned into hotspots. That's actually my preferred method. I just slide down the little slider from the top of my phone. I click a little button, turns on a hotspot, which activates a Wi-Fi network from my phone that my laptop can connect to. Other ways you can do that are things like actual hotspot devices. If you don't want to use your phone as your hotspot, I used to use this little thing until I found out I didn't really need it. My phone was working well enough. I didn't need 2 internet connections, other than the fact that it gave me a little bit of additional data. Most carriers out there are only going to give you a certain amount of gigabits of data or gigabytes of data per month. For me, with Verizon, that's 15, and after 15, they slow it down to 600 kbps speeds. So that gets pretty nasty. But it's still worked out okay for me. I exceed my hotspot limitation on my phone pretty much every month, and I'll still stream things. Streaming sites are pretty good at figuring out, if you have a slow connection, and they'll just feed you a bunch of data before they actually hit play. Enjoy that nice little snack time buffer session. The only time it gets tough is live sports or something like that. But I find a way to make it work, that's for sure. So yeah, those are the best ways to get internet from your your phone or your hotspot device over to your computer, because then you can just connect it right as a Wi-Fi network and you're good to go. So one big thing to look for coming up is going to be 5G and 5G hotspots. I was doing some research on Verizon the other day, and I saw that their 5G hotspots offer 50 gigs a month, and then they only throttle you down to 3 Mbps after that. I mean, that's a pretty usable connection. But the problem that we're all going to run into now, because we camp in such rural areas, is there's probably not going to be 5G availability. So that's going to be something cool that's coming up for us as RVers. Also, Starlink internet, man, that could be a huge game changer for us too, especially if we can get it to run on DC power. So things to keep an eye on for the future. But until then, 4G hotspots, 4G hotspot out of your phone. Use your internet connection or cell phone connection out of your phone. In my opinion, is definitely the best way to get some internet going on in your RV. Thanks for watching me chat about internets in your RV. I hope some of it was helpful for you. I went to college for that kind of stuff, so sometimes it's easy to go on and on a little bit about it. I also did an equally exciting topic yesterday about RV insurance. you like this video, you probably like that one too, about how to get RV insurance as a full-timer. But I got a lot more fun videos coming up. I'm headed down towards Arizona within the next week or so. So check it out, subscribe, because I'm going to be posting videos every day about my trip. I plan on stopping at the Grand Canyon, hitting up a couple really cool places along the way. I hope everybody's got a nice weekend plan. I know it's nice and sunny here. I'm going to get out and enjoy my Friday and my weekend. So cheers, y'all. Have a great day.